Good morning and welcome to Ambi Marie Knits. This is episode 108. Yeah, I had to double check. This is my crafty channel where I talk about whatever crafting I've gotten up to, usually knitting, sometimes spinning, crochet, sewing. It varies. Whatever I feel like doing this week. I've got a lot done. Sorry, words are always just so hard, especially when there's a camera. You'd think 2 years I've been doing this, I'd be better. Still appreciate you being here, just so you know. So we've got some finished objects, even a brand new one you haven't even seen yet. And then we've got a new cast on, also that you have not seen yet because it's new. It's fine. Let's just go in and get started and I'll show you what I've been working on. So first up, I meant to get actual finished object photos of this, but I like to do those outside and it is currently very drippy outside, so we're not doing that right now. The blur cardigan is officially done. It has buttons. Are they good buttons? No. This is my first time doing the double knit button band and I'm not really happy with how that turned out, but that's okay. And just the holes aren't right. And also there's some, lack of symmetry, which I'm not crazy about, but it's still done. It's still cozy, squishy. It's too warm. It's not as hot as it has been in this moment because rain, but I do have the air and stuff turned off at the moment because noise. So this is a blur cardigan by Sarah Opie, S-Knits on Instagram, and definitely do recommend the pattern. It is very much a row by row because all the, because you're marling in the new colors and she takes you row by row. They take you row by row on exactly what to do. The sleeves match the sides unless you messed up on stuff, which I might have, but like look how good that. So definitely do recommend it. And it's such a soft, squishy garter. It's really awesome. But this one is officially done. The last button has been sewn on. I just want some like decent pictures of it. Haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it. I might keep it. I might gift it. I don't know yet. It's a little bit short for me. But that's okay. So that's finished object 1. Finished object 2 is one you've seen. It still has to be blocked. But I did finish the photographer hat. This is a hat pattern. It is free by Lavanya Patricelli. It's fun. I like it because I usually use DK with it, but you can use worsted. I think the pattern calls for worsted. This is fingering weight held double. I did it on a size 5 and a size 7 needle, US size needles. Other than that, I just follow the pattern. I really need to block this though because this is not the softest of yarn. Kind of just a more rustic one, and I do want it to soften up a little bit. But even though I look terrible in hats, we're gonna this, and in true Johnny Bow style, we're gonna do the extra roll, and there we go. So I'm gonna block this, and then this is gonna get donated to the sailor hat along that Breaking Yarn is doing. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get at least one more made. I got some yarn picked out for that. It's pretty cute. I'm happy with it. And it was fast. And it gave me that yay, a finished object. So there's that finished object. The next one is a brand new cast on that is also finished. Kind of happy with it, kind of not. I think you remember a while back I showed y'all that Lion Brand Mandala baby I got. Well, it is now a sweater. So this is the Horizon cardigan by name here. It's a free pattern from Hobby, whatever. And I did modify it. So it is a hexi cardi. So you start at the armpit and you make the hexagon. And it's kind of cool because this is only the second one I've ever made. And this one's a little bit better than the other one. The other one's just you do 2 hexagons, sew them together, call it good. Well, this one you do the hexagon till you get this length you want. And then you just go around 3 sides of it to make it wider this way, which is pretty cool. And you do that twice, and then you don't sew them together, you actually do a join as you go. So that's what that pink is right there. And then you do the same on the sleeves. And then the bottom, I didn't think I did the sleeves next. So the sleeves, you do another round, and then you do some decreases, like still in kind of the granny stitch. I tried that, and I didn't like how it looked. It just, with this yarn, it just wasn't working right. So I did 1 round, and then I did some single crochet, and then I picked up and did a knitted cuff. I'm pretty sure the sleeves are going to be too short. is what it is. We're not changing it. It'll still be adorable. So that's the sleeves, and then the body, you come back around and then you make it so all this is more length. Now, one part I found interesting on this, the first hexie cardi I made, you just went around. There was no turning or anything. That was pretty cool. I liked that because, of course, I like the right side facing and all that. This one, you have to turn it. And I'm like, well, why am I doing this? And then I realized that since you have the extra rows, those are back and forth. They're not in the round. So you need to do this middle part, like your starting part, you need to go back and forth, or else it's just going to look funny if some of it is all right side facing and some of it has bowl. So yeah, and then I did not do the button band the way they said. I'm not 100% happy with that. I ended up just going around the whole thing in single crochet. I should have done one row of the granny stitch around and then done the single crochet, because when I picked up on the bottom, you can see how it kind of flares weird. I don't really like how that's flaring. I don't dislike it bad enough I'm going to do anything about it. It's just still just going to be like an open cardigan. I mean, with a granny cardigan, it's got holes in it. How warm is it really going to keep you? The wind just, so open should be fine. And it's for a toddler. It's going to look so cute with that little pink dress. Pink dress. It's a yellow dress. Pink sweater, yellow dress. Regardless, it's going to be cute. So I got that done this week. Really, this just took a couple days. I used a 5mm size H8 whatever hook size. And you know, sometimes when it comes to mandala, sometimes it's really soft, sometimes it's not. This one is so soft and squishy. I love it so much. So I did that. So that is all the knitting finished objects that I have. I'm gonna wait to do spinning until we're done with the projects, and then we'll do spinning next. But that's everything I finished. So now we're gonna go into whips. So first whip I'm gonna show you, Old School Bag by Gingersnapfibers. This is the filigree top from Noro. Designer there. I'm getting there. I haven't worked on it. I meant to work on it every day. I have not been. But that's okay. So we're this far. I've gotten however much that is done. I'm more than a quarter of the way done. So I've got to make 2 panels, like 23, 24 inches or something, and then I'll seam them together. So we're getting there. Yeah, I'm not good at mesh, but that's okay. It's still working. It is still going to make a good beach cover up, so I am pleased with that. So that is this pattern. Guess how many whips I have? 2. That's it. I have that one and the new one. The new one, let me tell you, there's been some work on this one, because you know, you get the vision in your head to make something, and then you go to do it and it doesn't work, and you've got to readjust, and then you second guess every single readjustment, and then you finally get the readjustment you need, and you finally start over and you get it going, and then you realize that actually you made enough adjustments, your original plan might work. That's where we're at with this. So this is picture right here. This is the Sundial Tea by Will and Pie. So they had the Sundial wrap that came out a few months ago, and I really, really liked it, because for some reason I'm into mosaic now. Even though I said I didn't like mosaic, I guess I do. So I really, really liked that as a wrap. I don't do the rectangle wraps very well. Like, I just don't wear them. I've got my bluegrass shawl. I don't really like knitting them. It's just not what I want. Well, then Friday, after I recorded last week, I saw that they dropped this tea. So I've already put the picture in the tea. This is where we're at. This is the back. So I guess we're gonna hold it like this. So it is a mosaic pattern. It is all knit. There is no purling involved in this at all, which I don't mind purling, but just knitting is fine too. There's multiple ways you can do this. So it does have provisional cast-ons, and this is the back, and then I think I'm gonna pick up from here to do the to come back and do the front. So this is no, hold on. The yarn's on the wrong side. That's fine. So this is like this part right here. We're going down the back. So color scheme, I was gonna show you a picture of it, but I didn't. I've changed it so many times. We're just gonna roll with this and see what it does. But I like it because the way the chart goes, you can do so many possibilities. Great for scraps. I finally found a size that works with the yarn I'm using. Oh, by the way, yarn. Would you like to know what yarn this is? This is Fangirl Fibers in her 80/20. This is Master Gracie. The rest of it is various minis from the boy bands, the February Valentine's Countdown from Fangirl Fibers. My issues with this were I wanted to do all the solids. And then, but I had to pull in some extras because I didn't have enough to do as many colors as I would need to for length. So I had some Hue Loco and I pulled that in. And that wasn't enough. And of course my gauge, so it was too big. So I got like, actually about where I am right now on it and had to frog the whole thing. Went down a size. I'm not going to use a Hue Loco because there's a little bit less yardage on those. And now we're going to do all this. And I think I'm going to do all the solids. Maybe it's variegated at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I mean, I do know, but I don't know. We're going to see what changes. So check in next week to see what has happened with this. But look how good it is. I am using the black through the whole thing because I have plenty of the black, and that's just, I think it's going to look really awesome having that to frame these colors. So yeah, that's this pattern. It's been kind of a wild ride. Ooh, look at the bag I'm using. This is the bag that Countdown came with. Like it, like it. I also have stitch markers, but they're not, I want to use them, but I don't need them. Like the stitch markers I need are for each repeat in the chart. And what I have isn't going to work, but they're still really cool. I just don't have them nearby. Do I have them nearby? Oh, wait, I do. Just so y'all can see them. So, these are the stitch markers. So, we have, hold on, they're weird. 98 degrees. There's just all the boy bands. Some of the boy bands. Pretty cool. So, that's that. That's all the knitting I have right now. I am probably going to cast on another hat of some way, shape, or form because I don't have any truly mindless knitting right now. The mosaic's not hard, but it is still, like, it's different every row, so I do have to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing there. And that filigree top is, it's lace. I understand that it's just yarn overs, purl two togethers, but still it's lace. So, that's all the knitting. Now we're going to go into spinning. So, I finished, it still has to be washed, but I finished this. So this is my Knits and Pearls. This is 100% Rambouillet, non-superwash, I'm sure. And, sorry, it smells woolly and I like it. So I did a 2-ply fractal. I might put a picture in of it on the Nitty Knotty because you can really see the fractal on that one. But yeah, I got 300, well, without washing it, so it's probably going to shrink and stuff when I wash it, but I got like 330 yards out of it. So sport weight, I wanted more of a DK. I still had a heck of a time with plying. I want it to be a tighter ply, so like, I should put this thing closer today. These plies I like. I don't know if you can see that with it blowing out. Like, those are nice and tight. Even here's not too bad, but then you get in here, they're so loose. And I don't know if that's how I was spinning, if that's how I was plying. I don't know what it was, but it annoys me. Oh, look at that. It's so good. No idea what I'm going to make with it, but that's okay. So yeah, so I finished this, and I will wash it. Well, I started a new spin, so probably whenever I finish that spin, I'll just wash both of them. One reason why I didn't get it washed this week is because it's raining too much and I like to hang them outside to dry, and that ruins it. Just doesn't work. So yes, this one is pretty fun. I'm happy with it. So that's that. Next up, spinning. I'm going to show you the braid. I might remember to take a picture of what's on the wheel right now. This is, ooh, I got that thing. The Fiber Faerie, the Luminous Lagoon. It's merino wool and mulberry silk. And I was like, I don't know. The other things I've tried with silk, I really didn't like. Like, just, it drafted weird because the staple length of the silk and the wool were different, and that made it tricky. This is spinning up like a dream. So this is the half I'm working on. No, this is the half I have not started yet. So I'm just going to do a 2-ply. I'm just going from end to end. Look how pretty that is. So soft. And yeah, it's just spinning up so nice. So I'm going for a DK. This was from the North Carolina Fiber Fest. A fiber festival in North Carolina is what this is from. Nicole got it. Witch and Knitting Mama. If you don't watch her, you should. I'll make sure she's linked down below. She's Witch and Knitting Mama on Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, I'll make sure she's linked. Her videos are pretty cool. She makes lots of cool stuff. So I'm working on this. One of the main reasons I started so soon after I finished that other one is I think today me and my friend Tamara are gonna go gonna go hang out and spin together, because she's got an Electric Evil 6.1 as well, and she just got her battery this week. So we're gonna go spin in public. Speaking of public, tomorrow is Knit in Public Day, so if you can, step outside somewhere public and bring your knitting. I think if the weather lets us, we might take our chairs outside at the yarn store tomorrow and sit outside and knit. We'll see what happens there. So that's all my spinning. Acquisitions, yes and no, kind of. So when you get your friends on board with the fun yarn and stuff like that, sometimes they buy stuff they might not actually use because it's pretty. So one of my friends did that, and I'm like, hey, can I knit something out of that, please, and thank you? Because I am such a process knitter. I enjoy the yarn. I enjoy the patterns. I enjoy the making of the thing. I don't need to have the product 90% of the time. Very rarely. Like the Sundial Tea, if it fits me, I might keep it and I like it, but it might be a gift. I don't know yet. I just want to make the things. So somebody got this. It's Vonia yarns. And I'm in the ChemKnits YouTube group, not YouTube group, the ChemKnits Facebook group, and he's in there, and they do, colors are so good. So this is called Guinea Pig. It's an 8515 superwash merino and donical net. So it's, look at the neon neps. So it's this beautiful purple and those neon neps. So I'm thinking a musselburgh out of this. I need some mindless knitting, and I'm just gonna make it and give it back to her. Like, hey, thanks for letting me use your yarn. I know it's weird, but it works for me, okay? But I just wanted to share that because it's so pretty, and that is gonna be a potential new cast on. I should go wind this up today. I think I'll wind this up today and do that. So that is all of the yarny stuff. Now for books and life. Life is, it's rained a lot. That's where we're at. We just had a lot of rain this summer. I know the weather's been weird for just about everybody. Nothing we can do about it. It's just gonna happen. Books though. Books, where is my phone? So I am still reading the Alien Mail Order Brides, because why wouldn't you read the Alien Mail Order Brides? So finished Strangled by the Alien Rancher. That was book, oh wait, that's not showing them in the right order, is it? Hold on, let's go to Goodreads. No, because I did the one about the warden. That was the most recent one. I'm on book 5. Book 5 on this series, because they're quick and they're easy and they're fun. They're lighthearted, and sometimes you just need that. Okay. Yes, so I am currently reading book 5. So book 4 that I finished, Wanted by the Alien Warden. I read that one. Currently, I'm Married by the Alien Mountain Man. Like I said, they're lighthearted. They're nice. They're like 5-6 hour reads, so I can get 1.5 done a week or so. Not too bad. That is what it is. Here's the fun part, because Caught Up came out Tuesday, and that is by Navessa Allen. It is book 2 in the Ruinous Something or Another series, so if you've listened to her Red Lights Out, it is a comedic dark romance, like stalker stuff. It's weird, but you know, I guess it's a thing now, so we're doing it. So Caught Up, picture the book here, is very, it's one of the characters out of the first book. It's not as funny as the first one was, but it's good. I'm 2/3 the way done with it, I think. They're spicy, that's for sure. But yeah, it's not quite as good as the first one. The first book will just be probably one of my favorite audiobooks. Reading it, it'd probably be okay, but the audio was just amazing on Lights Out. But it's been nifty, so I will probably get that finished here in the next few days, probably, depending on what else I got going on. And then we'll see what happens as far as reading next. I think Investa Allen actually has another book that's on Hoopla. That is what I use to read. So I read occasionally physical books. I do like them. I can't take them to work with me as easily. It's just not as convenient. But I usually use either Libby through my library, Hoopla through my library, or Kindle Unlimited. Those are the places that I read and listen to books at, because that just works for me. So that is all I've got this week. Please make sure you go knit in public tomorrow, or crochet in public. I know it's knit in public day, but you know what? Just do something crafty. Do something fun this weekend. Do something for yourself, because we all need to do that every once in a while. But I do want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.